От ще раз розказуй, откуда прийшов?
Сенегал.
Сенегал?
Плаче, сидить на сходах, плаче.
A series of powerful explosions rocked multiple locations across occupied Crimea, according to reports from Russian monitoring channels and local witnesses. The incidents, attributed to possible Ukrainian drone strikes, mark a significant escalation in activity on the peninsula. One of the primary targets appears to have been the Kirovsky military airbase, where explosions or arrivals were reported. The base, a strategic asset under Russian control, has been previously highlighted as a critical military site. Simultaneously, strong explosions were reported in Klyachevo, located in the Simferopol district, as well as a separate blast in Stary Krim. These incidents occurred almost concurrently with reports of drone flights over the Krasnoperekopsk district, where both gunfire and explosions were heard near the North Crimean Canal, a key piece of infrastructure in northern Crimea. Local channels have claimed that some drones were intercepted, but multiple witnesses contradicted those reports, stating that the volume of explosions far exceeded what would be expected from simple shootdowns. This raises questions about the effectiveness of Russian air defenses in the area. In the Saki district, a powerful explosion was reported near Shelkovichnoi. The blast occurred in an area known to house radar installations and other sensitive military infrastructure, fueling speculation of a targeted strike. Adding to the tension, new UAV groups were reportedly seen approaching Crimea from the west, suggesting that further strikes could be imminent. These developments reflect a bold tactical shift, with Ukraine increasingly leveraging unmanned aerial vehicles to challenge Russian positions deep inside occupied territory. The full extent of the damage and any potential casualties remain unconfirmed as of this report. Ukraine's General Staff confirms a precision strike on a Russian drone production plant over 1,000 kilometers from the border. The facility in Tatarstan, producing 300 Shahed-type UAVs daily, was hit on April 23rd. Exact damage is yet to be determined. In the fourth year of the full-scale invasion, Russia is starting to freak out over how deep Ukrainian drones can reach. I am not an expert in air defense, but watching how, in the fourth year of the war, ordinary Kokol's drones packed with explosives fly as far as Yelabuga in Tatarstan, I am a bit stunned, frankly speaking. From the Ukrainian border to Yelabuga is more than 1,000 kilometers. We reported about this, but now we have the footage as fighters of the 49th Separate Rifle Battalion Carpathian Sich captured an African mercenary from Senegal who came to fight for Russia.
От ще раз розказуй, откуда прийшов?
Сенегал.
Сенегал?
Плаче, сидить на сходах, плаче. Увійте. Та там сморить без кутом, не їбалися ригати,
Що ви йому сказали?
Ми вже вторішню паску висрали.
В рацію командир каже, там спостерігають біля вас десь олівчика якогось, десь ходять. Ну та, дивився. Коли проходить, дивлюсь у віконечко, проходить туловище, іде, ноги за собою волоче. Я потихеньку до віконечка дивлюсь, іде. Одиночним шпак йому поруч. Махаю, іди сюди.
Россия два года учит, потом я найти один человек Россия. Он работает когда ты заплатишь деньги. Он приехал я не знаю как по-русски, фронтер Россия.
Плакав, смерділо від нього дуже. До сих пір вже пройшло 2 тижні, до сих пір бліндажове смердить. І скільки ще буде смердіти, невідомо.
При огляді полоненого були знайдені карти російського банку, та за його словами, він був як емігрант, хотів емігрувати далі за кордон в Німеччину. Йому сказали щоб він пішов на лінію бойового зіткнення, заробив гроші, а тоді він переїде далі, якби заробить гроші.
Я хочу Россия в Европе, потому что он сказал, это не трудно. Когда ты граница Украины, Европа не трудно.
Повели його на евакуацію, сказали, вийде коробочка, щоб його забрати. Ну він думав, що ми його розстрілювати йдемо. Ну куди його розстрілювати? Воно і так, блін, жалко на нього дивитися просто. Ну повели його по темному, звичайно. Кажу йому, напарнику своєму, кажу, тримай його, кажу, бо потеряємо, кажу. Йому лише очі закрити, ми його потім фіг знайдемо в темноті. То ми його так за руки, один, другий, і тягли, блін, по полю.
Detonation of a Russian-grad MLRS ammo stock after a precise FPV drone strike in the Donetsk region. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says President Zelensky is moving in the wrong direction on peace talks. Leavitt, and the admin she speaks for, has zero right to dictate Ukraine's course. Kyiv decides, not a delusional team chasing ego boosts.
Well, as President Trump rightfully pointed out in that statement, it was President Obama who gave up Crimea, who allowed Russia to take it over in 2014. And so the president is not asking Ukraine to recognize Crimea. Nobody has asked them to do that. What he is asking is for people to come to the negotiating table recognizing that this has been a brutal war for far too long. And in order to make a good deal, both sides have to walk away a little bit unhappy. And unfortunately, President Zelensky has been trying to litigate this peace negotiation in the press. And that's unacceptable to the president. These should be closed-door negotiations. The president's national security team, his advisors, have exuded significant time, energy, and effort to try to bring this war to an end. The American taxpayer has funded billions of dollars in this effort, and enough is enough. The president's frustrated. His patience is running very thin. He wants to do what's right for the world. He wants to see peace. He wants to see the killing stop. But you need both sides of the war willing to do that. And unfortunately, President Zelensky seems to be moving in the wrong direction.
In Marhanets, Russia struck a bus carrying workers with a kamikaze drone. Reports indicate 42 people were injured and 9 killed. They were simply on their way to work. Is this how Russia wants to end the war? Overnight, Russia launched a massive combined air attack on Ukraine using drones, cruise missiles, and ballistic missiles. Kyiv faced one of the largest attacks to date. 10 killed, over 100 injured, homes and cars on fire. Kharkiv, Zhytomyr, and Pavlohrad were also hit. This clearly shows Russia's sole goal is to terrorize and deliberately kill Ukrainian civilians. There are injured people. It is reported that one of the strikes is on a residential area.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.